Todd Chrisley makes horrible remarks about Julie Chrisley's post-prison appearance. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Elena and I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel USA Dramatic Show and press the bell icon. Todd Chrisley looks like he's prepping for a reality TV comeback. But if he wants fans to like him, he should probably figure out a way to be nicer to his wife. Todd and Julie Chrisley recently released another episode of their podcast. While fans usually enjoy their banter, the real estate developer might have gone a bit too far this time. In their most recent episode, Todd Chrisley shaded Julie Chrisley's post-prison appearance and hair, and she wasn't having it. Todd Chrisley insulted Julie Chrisley's hair. Todd Chrisley should have been thrilled by everything after leaving a Florida prison years earlier than he was supposed to. The real estate developer suggested that it was not the case during a candid moment on Chrisley Confessions 2.0. During the July 23 episode, Todd confessed that seeing Julie Chrisley's post-prison hair for the first time was something of a fright. He quipped that her dark hair made him reconsider walking free. Julie and Todd Chrisley both received presidential pardons at the end of May and were released from their respective prisons the same day. Todd left a Florida federal prison camp, while Julie traveled back to Nashville from the Kentucky lockup, where she served her time. Apparently, Julie's federal prison didn't have a beauty salon, and they certainly didn't have hair dye. Julie emerged from her prison sentence with medium brown hair and gray roots, a far cry from her platinum blonde pre-prison locks. Todd isn't the only one to mention Julie Chrisley's post-prison hair. Grayson Chrisley also made a negative comment about her natural hair color. While Todd Chrisley spends a lot of time trying to make jokes about his family members, they largely ignore him. This time, Julie Chrisley wasn't having it. During the awkward podcast moment, she fought back, letting her husband know his comments weren't exactly okay. While she agreed she didn't look her very best leaving prison, she made it clear that she did not need Todd's commentary. While the real estate developer continued his bit about his wife looking rough and setting the bar low, she finally snapped, telling him he wasn't being very nice. Although the couple has been together for many years, rumors of divorce have been circulating. They've tried to put those rumors to bed, but Todd's recent comedic moment isn't doing anything to suggest the couple is happy together. We suppose only time will tell. As for her hair, Julie has since seen a colorist. The former reality TV personality has returned to blonde, although the shade is a bit darker than her pre-prison look. All told, her hair looks great. The Chrisley family feels the timing of Lindsay's name, changed to reclaim her peace, is calculated, says Insider. Todd and Julie Chrisley's presidential pardon may have reunited them with most of their children, but the family estrangements remain strong. Todd's eldest daughter from his first marriage, Lindsay, shocked fans when she quietly changed her name from Chrisley to Landsman. She opened up about the decision on her podcast, but an insider claims Todd Chrisley isn't buying her reasoning. The father of 5 has been publicly critical of his daughter in the past, so negative feelings aren't surprising. Why did Todd Chrisley's oldest daughter change her last name? Lindsay Landsman opened up about her decision to change her name on her podcast, The Southern Tea. While fans initially assumed she had secretly married her boyfriend, David Landsman, that is not the case. The former reality TV star revealed that carrying the Chrisley name was hampering her career endeavors and saddling her with a stigma she was desperate to shake. She insists the Chrisley name never gave her more opportunities. Lindsay claims that she changed her name to reclaim her peace and move toward her future. While she insists that the decision to change her name from Chrisley to Landsman was not made with the intention of erasing her past, fans wouldn't blame her if she was trying to do just that. Her relationship with her biological family has been rocky at best. The eldest daughter of Todd Chrisley has had an incredibly strained relationship with her father and stepmother for years. The tension has boiled over into public arenas on multiple occasions. Over the years, Todd Chrisley has publicly admonished his daughter and made accusations against her. He publicly lambasted Lindsay, calling her disrespectful for marrying Will Campbell without his expressed approval. They split in 2021. He has accused his eldest daughter of being jealous of her younger sister, and he claimed she was the catalyst for his arrest on tax fraud charges. Lindsay Chrisley has also brought the tea to the public. The podcaster accused her father and brother of extortion over a sex tape in 2019. They denied the allegations. Lindsay remains estranged from the Chrisley family, with Todd telling people he is not interested in having a day-to-day relationship with his adult child. An insider claims Todd Chrisley has feelings about the situation. Todd Chrisley has not spoken out publicly about Lindsay's sudden name change. The property developer doesn't actually follow the 35-year-old on social media, although his wife does. His children with his second wife don't speak to her either, with Savannah Chrisley claiming they have no contact. Still, he apparently has private thoughts on the decision. An insider connected with Us Weekly and told the publication that the Chrisleys are eyeing Lindsay's name change decision with suspicion. The insider claims the family isn't shocked by the decision, but thinks the timing is strange. They claim the Chrisley family thinks the timing is calculated and that the name change isn't a heartfelt one. Currently, Todd and Julie Chrisley appear focused on rebuilding their lives and returning to TV, so any public backbiting comments will likely be kept to a minimum. Todd Chrisley reveals future plans: a move, a business, and a show. Todd and Julie Chrisley's surprise presidential pardon was only issued a month ago. The couple returned to their Nashville home after serving just 28 months of their 12-year and 7-year sentences, and they have been making up for lost time ever since. Todd Chrisley recently revealed his future plans. A big move, a reality TV series, and a brand new business are all in the cards for the couple. Todd and Julie Chrisley are planning a move. Todd and Julie Chrisley returned to their Nashville home late last month. Reunited with their kids for the first time in more than 2 years, they are settling back in nicely. Still, it doesn't sound like they'll stay settled in town for long. During an ABC News special, Todd Chrisley revealed he has plans to make a big move. The property developer said he feels compelled to return to Charleston, South Carolina. Todd and Julie Chrisley were both raised in South Carolina and met there in the 1990s. They moved to Georgia for their reality TV show before making a sudden switch to Nashville, Tennessee. Todd Chrisley served his time in a federal prison in Florida, while Julie served her time in a Kentucky prison. The move will give rise to a new business and a reality TV series. Todd Chrisley must have spent his time in federal lockup coming up with ideas for his future. Now, he's executing on them. Chrisley told ABC News that he and Julie plan to purchase a mansion and turn it into a hotel. They are focusing their search in Charleston and are designing a show idea around it. Todd Chrisley said he and his wife are considering a show centered around the hotel project. Still, he did not elaborate on whether the series would follow them as they renovate a property or run a new business. There have been similar shows with varying levels of success. HGTV premiered Betting on Paradise in January. In the series, cameras follow Steph Sitt and Luke Shant as they move to Costa Rica to revamp and reimagine a hotel. In the early 2000s, Tori and Dean in Love centered on Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott's efforts to renovate and operate an inn in Fallbrook, a small community in Southern California, all while navigating their fledgling marriage and first pregnancy together, before they make the big move, buy a mansion, and move forward with their series ideas. Fans will catch up with them in a still untitled Lifetime project. The Chrisley family was already filing when news of the pardon broke. Todd and Julie Chrisley returned to filming the same day they were released from prison. Todd Chrisley looks thrilled to be shopping. Followers troubled by his antics. Todd and Julie Chrisley have wasted absolutely no time getting back to their life now that they've been released from federal prison thanks to a presidential pardon. Todd Chrisley was spotted out and about shopping with his daughter, and he is acting like nothing at all transpired between January 2023 and May 2025. In fact, his cheeky statement has left some followers more critical of the reality TV star than ever. He hasn't found humility in prison, it seems. Todd Chrisley spotted out shopping. Todd Chrisley was the recipient of a presidential pardon just days ago. The pardon sprung him from federal prison about 8 years earlier than expected. His wife, Julie Chrisley, has also been released from a federal lockup. The duo is not wasting any of their freedom now. Since their release, they've been spotted out and about in Nashville, jumping back into family life. Todd Chrisley was even spotted out shopping. According to Page 6, the elder Chrisley was all smiles as he walked into a Nordstrom store with his daughter, Savannah Chrisley. Followers, however, weren't impressed when the former inmate joked that the paparazzi weren't going to pay their bills with photos of him as he donned a gift bag and sunglasses. The move was a bold one from the real estate developer, who likely has an interest in returning to reality TV. Todd Chrisley's general demeanor has left many critical of the family and the president's decision to pardon the reality TV star and his wife. He clearly hasn't found humility while locked up, argued some social media followers. Why were Todd and Julie Chrisley in jail? Todd and Julie Chrisley were indicted by a federal grand jury on August 13, 2019, on 12 counts. Their charges included conspiracy to commit bank fraud, wire fraud, and tax evasion. The legal drama played out on Chrisley Knows Best, the family's reality TV series. Following a 3-week federal trial in Atlanta, the couple was found guilty on all charges on June 7, 2022. In November 2022, U.S. District Judge Eleanor L. Ross sentenced Todd Chrisley to 12 years in prison. Julie Chrisley was sentenced to 7 years. They were ordered to pay $17.8 million in restitution as well. They reported to prison in January 2023, with Todd serving his sentence at federal prison camp in Pensacola, Florida, and Julie at Federal Medical Center in Lexington, Kentucky. Despite their guilty verdict, the Chrisleys and their children never stopped lamenting the case. Savannah Chrisley, in particular, has been a vocal advocate for her parents. President Trump credited the reality TV star with helping secure her parents' presidential pardon. Despite that, critics insist her excessive online rants and complaints felt performative and often tone-deaf.